Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here, and welcome to episode 1 of Let's FIFA 13 Season 2, and we start from a completely new start, and this episode will be quite fast forward because there's a bunch of offline stuff, playing some offline games, and just building up the core of the squad, getting some gold players, so I'm ready to go online. So in the end of this episode, we will have one online game, and then tomorrow we will have a bunch of online games. So that is the plan. So we start off by going into an offline season game, and I win the two first game quite comfortably, and then I can go out and pick up a few players. I got 1400 coins, so I pick up two Brazilian strikers from Serie A, getting nice chemistry there together in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. I'll be able to sell them on quite quickly as well once they're out of contracts. Then I pick up a left mid there to get a little bit more good players into the side, because the next game I'm going to play were on world class, and I was not quite sure if my bronze players were gonna cut it in that game. So the gold players are into the squad there. Michael as the final player, 4-star skills, and he would prove to play a pretty good game and actually scoring some quite decent goals here in the game. So I'll show them quickly. He will get the ball here in the 69th minute, a few skill moves here inside the box, and somehow he makes his way past the world class defender and puts it into the back of the net to make it 4-0, and in the end the game actually ends 5-0, and I will win the next game after that at 4-1. So I'm very close to picking up that division title and getting a few coins. So we go into the next game, and once again it's Michael on the ball, a lovely drag back in behind the defender, 5-0 that game. And so I get a bunch of coins, and after that I decide to go and check out the manager tasks, because you can get a free gold pack, and I'll of course be looking to get that. So first off, I pick up a ball here to replace the one I already had. I throw in an open bid on a stadium, and then I go on and pick up the kit I'll be using throughout this series. Campine as it is, it looks pretty nice. I think they match quite nicely together, so that is the two kits I'll be using. And then I go out and get a badge as well, a little bit expensive, 1,000 coins, but it just looks quite nice, the Botafogo logo. Then I go out and pick up a bronze pack to get some contracts and some fitness cards, which is required if you want to get the manager task completed. And then I list a bunch of the items from the bronze pack, so I make my profit back, because it's about making as much coins out of the stuff you got from the start. Then I go out and get the stadium I throw in an open bid on, and eventually I will also pick up a right back, which is Congo from Lazio. He's probably one of my favorite right backs in the game, medium work rates, and he's quite fast as well. And we'll pick up a keeper as well, a Fry from Genoa, quite good stuff there, long throw, trade, and they're all around good stats. And then we got and challenge team of the week. Nothing interesting happened in that game, but it is one of the manager tasks, and we are very close to completion. We just need to complete a tournament game. Now I didn't want to go into the Gold Cup because my team is not quite good enough yet. So one of my players ran out of contracts. I list him up. I pick up a new striker, which will be Arnautovic, and he would prove to be very good, especially in the last online game in this episode, which you'll see later on. But yeah, then we go into the Gold Cup offline just to complete that complete that tournament game. We come up against Roma, and Marcus will find Arnautovic, and look at that finish. What a goal on his debut to make it 4-0, and we will get another goal here with Thiago Ribeiro. Quite nice stuff there to make it 5-0, and that is how the game ends. So yeah, I win that game, and I go out and almost complete all of my manager tasks. I just need to apply a morale item and a fitness item, and as I'm about to do that, a bunch of the players ran out of contracts, so I list them up just to see if I can sell them on, and I will then apply the item so I can go out and get my free pack, because that is one of the things that will help me build my team up faster. So as you can see here, one free pack. I go into the store, but it's not there. I did check it over and over again, went through all of the packs, but it's simply not there. I guess it's because I deleted the other Ultimate Team I had and then started from a new. Maybe you can't get it, I don't know, but it's not there. So instead of that, I go out and pick up Diakite to make the defense a little bit more solid. Will link nicely up with the other friends player from Lazio, which is a Congo. And then I decided to go into that offline tournament once again, and Arnautovic, lovely finish, and the game ends 3-0 against Manchester City. I'm into the semi-finals, and I'll just keep on going with the same squad. I list another player, and we come up against Valencia, a game that only ended 1-0, but it is fine. I'm through to the final, getting a bunch of coins, and as you can see here, another player running out of contracts, and a player getting injured. So send one to the trade pile, one onto the bench, and then we go on and pick up the first 5-star player, which will be Alia, linking nicely up with Arnautovic on the top. And we are getting quite close to actually having a team, because as you can see, a few more players did sell on in the trade pile, and that means I will be able to go out and pick up a striker here. He will probably not be used that much, just until he runs out of contracts and he'll be sold on, but he is better at finishing than the bronze strikers, of course. So we go into the final of the Gold Cup offline, and it will come up against the Real Madrid, and Arnautovic once again on the ball. A nice few skill moves here, cutting in behind the defender to make it 1-0, and he will actually get another goal in the game here. 74th minute, drag back in behind the defender, 3-0 it is, and the game will pretty much end at that. I win the cup, I get a few coins, and as you can see, Michael still running out of contracts. I'll list him up for the same amount of coins I bought him for. Then we got and get a Luis Gustavo for the center defensive mid. I wanted to get Boateng as my center back, but he was way too expensive in a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So Socrates it is instead. Quite good stats on him in a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And finally we get Gaetan for the right mid, 83 rated, 700 coins, 4-star skills, all good stats on him. Now, it is not the best chemistry I get from the squad, but most of the players will be sold on once they run out of contract, so I can focus on building a squad around this guy. Because I did ask on yesterday's episode in the comments which player you thought I should bring from Season 1 into Season 2. Now, this player will never be sold on, and you know I didn't sell Ronaldinho on the entire last season, so it's not like he's gonna help me trade better or anything like that. It will just be the same as having a regular Ronaldinho in some way. Now we go into our first online game, the last game of this episode. A nice shot there from Elia, but he goes just over the bar, and straight from the goal kick we'll pick it up, find Arnautovic, and look at this, takes out the keeper, and a Rabona finish over the line. Lovely goal there, and after that he actually decides to rage quit, and I guess this is the best point in time to actually end this video. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Tomorrow we'll have a whole bunch more of online gameplay. I know this episode was quite fast forward, but I want to get over this offline stuff as fast as possible, so we can get as much online skill goals going as fast as possible. So that is pretty much all, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.